Hey everyone, today's video is all about what property can do for you. I don't mean how you can retire when you're age 65 and travel the world. I mean how it can help you to enjoy your life on an everyday basis, because let's face it, who knows what the future holds. So today my favourite words are choice and freedom. Now it might sound all airy-fairy, who knows what choice means for you or what freedom means for the next person. But that is what property has given me. Property has given me the ability to make my own choices about how I spend my money and where I go with that money, and the freedom to do the things that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to afford to do. Now, there's heaps of property schools that will tell you never sell. They'll say you buy, and the only time you sell a property is when it's not performing or, you need to clear out your portfolio. Well, I come from a different school of thought, and I like to think that we need to enjoy our lives now. Take one day at a time, enjoy each week, each month, each year. Yes, plan for the future, it is really important, but you don't want to suffer today for the sake of a future that, who knows, you might not even have. I know that's confronting, but let me just share with you now a couple of ways that property has helped me and my family lead a life filled with choice and freedom.
Okay, well, I said that I'm going to show you what property did for me and how it gave me and my family choice and freedom. So you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, so I will show you. This is a picture, this main picture is a picture of my daughter at 5 weeks old at the Colosseum in Rome. Now, we had an investment property that we'd had for a couple of years. We sold that property. It was my father's 60th birthday in Italy. He's Italian. And this was an ideal opportunity for us to be able to take our daughter and introduce her to the family and, have some experience traveling the world. So that is exactly what we did. And without the ability to choose how we spent our future, we would never have been able to do that. So selling that property, well, I guess first buying that property, letting it sit there for a while, and then being able to sell that property gave me the most heartwarming experience of my life. Like, really, I could get emotional talking about it. Imagine taking a 2-week-old baby across to the other side of the world for a surprise party that your father doesn't know about. Everyone thought that I was absolutely crazy to be traveling with a baby in the first place. She was fine. I was fine. It was awesome. It was possibly the most awesome experience of our lives. We went to Italy. We went to England. We went to Scotland. We went to Japan. We did lots of traveling around. We didn't just sit in a hotel room or, sit with family. We went out and we did everything that we wanted to do. You can see us on the right-hand side at the England-Scotland border, and down the bottom, that's her asleep in the bassinet on the plane. Fantastic experience, and only possible for us because a few years before that we had decided to invest in property. Here's some more. So then again, a couple of years later, we're cyclists. We wanted to go to the Tour de France. How do we do that? We could never save up enough money to do that. We sold a property. So as a cyclist, being able to be at the Tour de France was like a dream come true. That was awesome. And for us, again, it was all thanks to selling some property and having some cash to be able to do it. Same time, went to the UK. This time for some family time and some sightseeing. But whatever we did, the choice was ours. So there's us in different tourist spots. It just allowed us the ability to be, free. I mean, how many people our age had been able to take their family to Europe, not once, but twice, and not have that impact the family finances? We're in a very lucky or privileged position, although I prefer to look at it that we had set ourselves up to be in this position. And why I'm telling you this is because property can do exactly the same thing for you. You might not want to travel. You might want to, do something else. I don't know. You might want to renovate your house. You might want to go and do charity work in Africa. Whatever it is for you, planning and getting ahead, getting your foot in the door with property just opens up the future and gives you so many choices. At the moment, my choice is my beautiful view. So I'm really grateful to be able to enjoy this view from my own home every day, from my lounge room, because property has allowed me to free up my choices. So instead of living in your average house in the average street, we were able to make the choice to live in the best street in town. And I have this amazing, beautiful, relaxing view. The photos don't really do it justice, but this is what I look at every day. I can see the rural countryside, I can see the town below me, I can see the mountains to the right. I've got a view of about 280 degrees. It's just fantastic. But buying and selling property over the years has allowed us to get to this point.
So there you have it. That's how I got to travel the world with property, and that's how I'm able to have a nice house with a nice view at the top of the hill with everything that, I choose to have. So my question for you today is, what are you going to do to change your life at the moment so that in a reasonably short period of time, you can have for you and your family your very own version of choice and freedom? Now, if you think that property is for you, you're not sure where to start, but you know that investing would be a good idea, click on the link and pop your details in, and I'll send you some very basic, grassroots, entry-level information on how you can get your family started on a future filled with choice and freedom.